Police officers in Vacaville going back to school to get in front of our youth. A group of officers is teaching a class to high school students, trying to shift the conversation from bad cop to good cop, especially during this social media driven world. I sat in on a class and no topic was off limits. Shootings involving police officers, athletes kneeling for the national anthem. The conversation about race relations in this country has become more prevalent with the rise in social media. With images and videos being shared in real time, our exposure to these racially charged conversations is spreading faster than ever before.
We need people to understand other people. We need people to be able to critically think.
A group of officers is hoping to shift the narrative to create a safe space for honest, open dialogue at a young age.
The connections that we're making at such a young age is going to carry over into our community.
Officers Matt Adami and Dale Hogue teach a criminal justice course to seniors at Vacaville High School.
What surprised you the most about what goes on in this classroom?
Just the level of participation. To me, it's amazing. The first day of class, we opened up the dialogue as to good experiences, bad experiences with the police. Getting their perspective on it was really kind of eye-opening.
The conversation is led by students, and they're encouraged to ask their badged instructors tough questions about current events.
I like having that primary source of information, coming straight from police officers themselves.
Senior Reginald Ware wants to pursue a career in law enforcement, but he admits he knows people who have a negative view of police officers.
I do have some friends who probably don't like the police that much, but it's they kind of have a clouded vision of what they do. They think it's sort of to just go out and just arrest people, but it's more than that. It's protecting people, ensuring that our rights are not being violated, and just keeping the public safe.
What would be your eventual goal with this classroom?
Kind of winning the hearts and minds of the kids and let them know that we're here as a resource to help them. There's a big movement to kind of pull people away from the police and make us out to be the bad guys. We're here to let them know we're not the bad guys, we're the good guys. We're here to help you.
I think it's a good thing that we do talk about it in class.
Valerie Hogue is also a senior, but she has a unique perspective on law enforcement. Her dad, Officer Hogue, teaches the class.
A lot of people don't really understand what police go through on a daily basis. They just kind of think, oh, they're cops, they just whatever, they just want to catch bad people or do whatever they want. But if they know more about law enforcement, then they won't. I think they'll stop saying negative things.
People can go their whole lives without ever having an encounter with a police officer until they get pulled over for a speeding ticket. Getting the opportunity at least to talk to these students at such a young age, what do you think that's doing for them and then also for the people who they then surround themselves with?
At this age, they start coming into adulthood and they're going to be faced with adult decisions. We're trying to provide an avenue where they're educated about public service in general and citizenship. We want to provide different pathways and technical skills that they can carry with them through life.
Building trust at a young age, one lesson at a time. And our thanks to the Vacaville Unified School District, also the Vacaville Police Department for letting me sit in on that class. By the way, those officers are currently instructing one period a day at Will C. Wood High and Vacaville High. They were already assigned to police those schools within that district, and so no officers were taken off of patrolling the streets to teach those courses. But they're hoping to expand. They want to expand the number of classes they offer. They want to reach more students, and they also want other districts, other law enforcement agencies to pick up on this and hopefully see a change in our youth as they start to get into their older years, as they start to make waves in their own communities. They're hoping that the influence they have inside of those school walls will certainly translate into their communities as well.